ever been to a campfire before, let me go ahead and kind of set the scene for what the Mosaic campfire is like. Picture a nice warm fire, everyone's sitting around it, the stars are just beginning to come out, and you're surrounded by silhouettes of giant redwoods and smiling faces of friends, old and new. So let us give a warm welcome to our original resident rock star, the creator of our musical curriculum, and in fact, he's in the middle of a tour promoting the new album, what's it called? Smoke and Mirrors, I believe, yeah, a new album right now. He's on tour and did a show last night in Boston, flew here this morning just to be here. So give it up, for real, for Brett Denny.
We are doing the empathy song, and I believe in your programs there are lyrics, correct? Well then, you got the lyrics, you got the band, you should be singing along. So I want to hear it nice and loud. I don't know what it's like to be you, and I don't know what you have to go through, but I could try to see the world through your eyes, put myself in your shoes and empathize.
Sitting at the campfire, I felt included and important. I felt a part of something.
Sitting at the campfire, I felt individual, included, part of a movement. I saw myself develop as a kid. And when I turned back to be a youth leader, I saw both the development of my students and the development of myself as a leader.
Sitting at the campfire, I realized I had to harness the excitement and energy of my students back in the classroom so that we could create a strong class culture that supported everyone.
Sitting at the campfire, I felt peace and acceptance. I felt like I was in a different microcosm where diversity was celebrated.
Sitting at the campfire, I felt like I could do anything, that I could be free, that I could look up at the stars and look back at the people and see how they are similar, bright, different, and out and open to the world.
My name is Sandy, and I'm one of Jose Durante's sisters. It is a privilege for me to be here and speak a few words with you just about my brother and what the Mosaic Project meant to him. I remember clearly the excitement my brother had. The truth is, anytime he spoke about the Mosaic Project, he was just full of just so much love and passion for everything that goes on here. And his face just would always light up, and it was just so encouraging to see just everything that he had to share about what goes on here and what everyone goes out to the world to do.
It's not the two of us against each other. It's the two of us against the problem, okay? Imagine a Congress that understood that. That's one of our dreams, is to have this incredible children's board go and teach a little bit about conflict resolution in Washington, right? Yeah. So that's the idea, that brick by brick, conversation by conversation, and action by action, we are dismantling the pyramid of violence and building this pyramid of peace instead. And after serving over 30,000 people through all our combinations combined, we know the approach works. But here's the thing. We want some more. Get it? Some more? Y'all aren't eating your some more treats. Did you see this? We're getting marshmallow all over the podium. Did you see our s'mores? Get it? Campfire? We want some more. Some more Mosaic. Some more Mosaic.
Okay, freshman year, I began attending Berkeley High. There, I could see separation between races and classes more clearly than ever before. Although I'd lived in different environments, I'd never processed how separated people from different communities can be. On the yard, it looks as if students are forcibly segregated. People from different social, racial, and cultural backgrounds surge through the halls in a giant multicolored mass, but never really interact. In this passage, I sound confused and bewildered, but let me clarify, I was angry. For the first time in my life, I was being tracked in AP and honors courses, and my classmates began to look very different from me. I literally heard jokes about kids in the lower track making collages about watermelon and chicken. A kid who I had better grades than told me that I got into Stanford because I was black. This was in Berkeley. And what made me even angrier was that I didn't have the words to talk about how I was experiencing this without being called the angry black girl. It was not until I came to Mosaic that I witnessed true diversity for the first time, where diversity meant more than just percentages in a pie chart. Mosaic was a safe haven of inclusiveness for me, and it helped me garner the strength and the skills to go back to my classmates and be assertive when I'd formerly felt voiceless. It wasn't long before I brought my brother Jared to be a cabin leader. That's Jared. And the safe haven it was for me, it became for him too. And I want more Mosaic. There are too many people out there who don't know the Mosaic values, and I have to say when Jared goes out at night, I don't feel like he's safe. It seems that rarely a day passes where someone who looks like him isn't injured or killed because of fear. There's some really hurt people out there, and I'm worried that they might hurt someone else. I'm scared for him, and I'm scared for my younger brothers. They're over there too. That's Joaquin right there. You talked to him earlier. That's another one, Alejandro. He's 2. Like I said, Joaquin is 5. I know that he'll be a student at the outdoor school when he's 10, and a cabin leader when he's 15, and then maybe an intern like Jared, or a full-time staff person like me. I want him to always feel comfortable being the kind, sensitive, imaginative kid that he is, without having expectations placed on him because of stereotypes about his race or his gender or anything else, no matter where he is. And let me be clear, I don't think this is just for him. Creating this world is a boon for everyone. There's not a person that doesn't benefit from a world that has more equity and kindness.
Amen. And I came to the Mosaic Project as a 4th grade student. And then in 2012, I trained to become a cabin leader because I remembered how being at the Mosaic Project had changed my perspective and made me into a kinder person. Now, I come back every season to see kids like me experience that change and become true peacemaking allies. When I heard about the Mosaic Project's fundraising campaign, I pulled out my wallet with a number in mind. And then I stopped, and I thought about all the people that I've met whose lives have been changed by Mosaic. And I made my number a little bit bigger, and I hope you will too.
My name is Miles Posey. I've been a cabin leader, an intern, and now I'm a staff in training at the Mosaic Project. I've given a lot of my time to this organization. Mosaic to me means everything. It's been a big impact on my life. They've taught me how to solve my problems without using violence and just have better people skills. Yeah, Mosaic is everything. Let's be real though, we need money. With that said, I'm being honest. I've given to this organization knowing I do not make a lot, but I know it's for a good cause. And I know it's helping out my community. That's why I give it to the Mosaic Project.
I'd like to bring my brothers up to the stage. Sorry, they're a little surprised. They didn't know I was going to do this. There's 1, 2. I know this seems a little bit like a gimmick because they are so freaking cute. But I want to point out that this is serious for me. All of the work that I do, I do for them. So I'm going to let them close us out. You have anything you want to say? You say anything?
Yeah. Ha! I love you, Cara. You're a very good sister.
He's right. She is. She's a good sister. Yeah, thank you guys for coming. I love my sister and I love my brothers. And I love the Mosaic Project as well. Yeah, thank you.
You want marshmallow?